Today's lesson is on factors of production. Production is the process of creating goods and services in order to satisfy human wants. It is a process which involves some steps. Inputs are gathered, then they are processed, and we get the output, which is the finished product. As an example, we want to bake cake. We have to buy some ingredients. The ingredients are flour, salt, sugar, butter, water, eggs, and baking soda. We also need some workers in the bakery. We need baking machine and some other equipment in the bakery like oven. Someone came up with the idea of baking the entrepreneur. All these are inputs. They are called inputs because they have to be brought into the production process for production to take place. The next step is to process the ingredients using our machines and equipment. This involves stirring together the ingredients, pouring into pans, preheating the oven, preparing the baking pans, etc. After processing, we get the output from the process, the baked cake. It is coming out of the process. It is the output. What are factors of production? Factors of production are those things that are combined to produce goods and services. They are the inputs in the production process. They are also known as resources. There are 4 factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Land is a natural resource. It is not only the hard surface of the earth on which construction is made. Examples of land are sunlight, rivers, gold, crude oil, forest, coal, etc. The supply of land is fixed by nature, and because it is not produced by man, it has no cost of production. Land is an important source of raw materials for production. Our factories and buildings can also be built on it. But for using land, a payment is made. It is called rent. So rent is the reward for land. If you have land, anyone using it will pay you rent. Labor is both mental and physical effort used in production. People have to offer their services such as operating the machines. Their effort is labor. If mental effort is used, it is known as skilled labor, such as the services of a teacher, lawyer, and engineer. Skilled labor requires higher educational qualification or specialized training. If physical or manual effort is required, it is known as unskilled labor, e.g., farm workers involved in picking fruits and digging. Others are cleaners and sweepers. They do not require higher education or some specialized skills to carry out their work. Semi-skilled labor requires some education or training, but no higher education is involved. Maybe a high school diploma, but not a university degree, for example, bartenders, flight attendants, clerks, and office assistants. The reward for labor is wage or salary. Wage is normally paid daily, weekly, or fortnightly. While salary is fixed, it is calculated yearly but paid monthly. Capital is man-made good used to produce other goods. For example, tools, equipment, machines, and factory buildings. The reward for capital is interest. The 4th factor of production is enterprise or organization. It is the factor that takes the risk to set up the business. It is carried out by the owner of the business or entrepreneur or shareholders of a company. It bears the risk because if anything goes wrong, it will incur a financial loss. The enterprise also combines other factors for production to take place. The entrepreneur provides the initial capital. He can organize research among other things. The reward for enterprise is profit. Note that it can also make a loss. In conclusion, there are 4 factors of production, and they could be natural, human, or man-made.